Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. I had so much fun making the last Animal Crossing Dress to Impress crossover video. Here I am, doing it once again. And today I thought it would be really funny if we made some more Animal Crossing outfits, but for villagers that people don't really like. There's a lot of Animal Crossing villagers that people call like ugly or bad villagers, so today we're going to be doing some of those. Somebody also commented that I should make chops in Dress to Impress, and while I was horrified by that idea, I think it would be funny to do. So let's go ahead and get into it just like the last video. I am here in free play because we don't want any timer stress, okay? So you know what? Let's just go ahead and start off with chops. Let's just get the worst over and done with, I guess. So he's obviously like a little royal guard, and I'm gonna try to recreate a royal guard outfit as best I can. I'm thinking I'm gonna start off with this shirt, and it has this toggle to take off the fur. That way we get these buttons down the front. That's mainly what I'm looking for. And look at me, I'm remembering to turn on my fast walk this time. Amazing, amazing. Okay, next I'm gonna go for this skirt right here. It also has buttons down the front, and I'm gonna try to bridge this little gap that we have to make it look like one piece, while still having all these buttons down the front, because I think that's just kind of the vibe that we need for the little like royal guard outfit. Okay, there we go. I also fixed all the colors, and I'm keeping this white trim because Chops also has like a white trim on his outfit. Next, I want to add some gloves. I'm honestly traumatized by what happened to me last time with these gloves, and they're still glitched. Why are these gloves glitched for me? I'm so confused. Help. All right, well, we're taking those off for sure. I'm just gonna go with the little bitty gloves like this. I'm gonna leave the glove part white, but I am gonna change the fur, and I am gonna make that black, because at the end of his sleeves he does have a little bit of black trim, so that's what I'm gonna try to mimic here. And you know what, I just put on this hair just for the intro, but I'm gonna take it off just because I need to see the full outfit. Okay, the hair is messing with me right now, but I'm over here to grab this belt because he does have a belt, even though oh, this is completely hidden, but I guess we'll still use this buckle part. I mean, I guess. I'll just change that to match the little gold buttons. Next, I'm gonna grab this shirt up here, and I'm gonna add this to kind of bridge that gap like I was talking about and try to make it look like one complete set. I mean, what Chops has on literally looks like a dress. He's not wearing pants, so it just might be a dress, which is fine. We can make a little dress too. Okay, I think we need to add the part next that really pulls this together and makes it look like a royal guard outfit, which is gonna be this fuzzy hat, and we're gonna make it black to be like the royal guard hat. What do we think? What do we think? I'm also partial to adding this like little beanie on top just to make it look a little bit taller. I just think that it looks a little bit better like that. But yeah, this is something. This is something. All right, even though I said Chops is wearing a dress, what's kind of throwing me off is royal guards are like super popular for having, you know, the red top and black pants. So I think the lack of black pants is throwing me off. So we need to either add some black pants, or we could do like super tall boots and just kind of be like a sleigh Chops like that. Ooh, okay, yeah, I think that's bringing it together just a little bit. Now, I feel like the like chest and neck area is lacking, and I don't really want to add a necklace, so I'm gonna try to add this halter. I always like adding it because it adds this little neck detail piece, and I'm gonna try to make it blend in with everything else. That's not too bad, but it gets rid of some of our white trim, and like one of our buttons is gone, so I don't know about that. I think that looks a little weird, so I'm gonna take it off. We tried. Instead, I'm gonna head over to like the new summer area, and I always okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go over to this area, and I always forget about this choker that's here. I'm gonna include this. I'm gonna make it black just to match the trim and the pants and the hat and everything like that. That way we have something going on in the neck. I don't know. And now let me try to do hair and makeup and see what we can accomplish here. Chops has a middle part with like blonde wavy bangs, and I don't know how we're gonna do that. Like, I guess this, but these right here are kind of like the next best thing, and I could add these, but that just barely peeks out, so I don't really know. Maybe if we add more hair. I kind of just want something short that doesn't really like call too much attention. Maybe like a little bob. We could do a little I don't know if I want to say Karen cut or emo haircut for this. I don't know. I legitimately cannot decide. I'm gonna do a side braid. I'm gonna do a side braid with these little bangs. That's what I am settling on. Does that make sense for Royal Guard? No, but we're doing a slave version for all of these. Okay, they have to serve. They can't be ugly. Okay, for the face, Chops kind of has like a neutral face, blue eyes, strong eyebrows. Unfortunately, I can't include the mustache, but let's see what we can do. All right, this is what I've got so far. We've got the strong eyebrows. I don't know if these are blue eyes, but whatever, it works. And then I am literally color picking the color of his nose, and I'm gonna just make that the lip color. And I don't have a mustache option, but I'll add some freckles instead. I know that doesn't really count, but yeah, I can't believe I did this. But what do we think? Here's a Chops inspired outfit in Dress to Impress. I don't know. What is it, your favorite thing I've ever done? Is it your favorite thing, period? Let me know. It's something. It's something. I tried. This was actually a lot harder than I thought to make a little like Royal Guard outfit, but hey, here we are. Okay, next let's do Tiffany, which a lot of people are not very big fans of Tiffany. She definitely has a unique style, and I think we can make an outfit inspired by her very easily here in Dress to Impress. So obviously she's a little bunny. I'm gonna grab the little cat ear hat, and I'm gonna toggle it to the bunny ears. It's so hard not to do this because this is just so easy when you're doing like a bunny character, but the little like beanie part does kind of throw things off sometimes. Like I think her outfit is gonna be, I don't know, like a little more fancy, and then the beanie is just gonna kind of be there, you know? I don't know. Miss Tiffany is pretty pale, like pretty much like white. I think she's pure white actually. So we're not gonna go pure white, but we will go pretty pale, just like Miss Tiffany. I think the first thing that we need to put on are her gloves. She has some long gloves on, and they are like this orangey red color. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm just gonna color pick it. I'm not gonna wing it this time. Okay, there we go. I literally color picked from the image. It's really this color. I feel like it's more orangey than that. I don't know. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit because I don't like that much. I think maybe a little bit darker at least is okay. We'll turn the fur off because she doesn't have on fur. And then I can't decide what color I want to make her ears. The inside of her ears match the color of her like little gloves, or I could make it the same color as our skin, or pure white. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna leave it white for now, just until, I don't know, we get some more clothes on to kind of finalize that decision. So she's also wearing some little fishnets, and thankfully we got a pattern that we can perfectly create that with, although it's not gonna be exactly the same as my skin tone, but you know what? That is okay. In fact, I think I'm gonna put these on. I'm not trying to make it look like this is her skin. I'm trying to make it look like she's wearing stockings that just are this color with the fishnet on top of it, because that's kind of what it looks like she's wearing. And then she is wearing like a little flared ruffly skirt, so we've got quite a few options here. And listen, I'm a big fan of layering some of these, and I may just do that, but I'm gonna try not to overdo it, okay? I just love layering. Sue me. I will simply do these two. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. We've got lots of ruffles. Lana is here with you, and I am totally Lana. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Now, her shirt that she has on is the hardest part, and I've been saving that for last pretty much because I don't even know what to call this. It's like a suit jacket type of thing. I always felt like there's not really that much like suit jacket and like businessy clothes in this game, which, you know, makes sense because we want to make like cutesy casual outfits, but I don't know, maybe we would benefit from having some of that. I'm going around, I'm just trying to figure out what I could use. She does have a bow on the front of it, so obviously the corset would be a good option, although I use that like way too much probably. This little shirt as well has a bow on the front, so we could do that. Same with this shirt here, and you know what? I'm kind of partial to do this one. I just feel like it'll work the best maybe. It's pretty much all black except for the middle like undershirt thing being white, which works out perfectly. Oh, and it makes the bow black too. Yes, this is perfect. Now she does have two buttons down the front and they're black, but I'm gonna make the ones on my shirt white just so they contrast, because otherwise they just disappear. So we're gonna go with that. Now I want to keep working on this outfit, but I need to change the hair and makeup. It's throwing me off. Miss Tiffany does not have much in the ways of hair. She's got like one little swirl tuft on the top of her head, so I don't know what I'm gonna do here. All right, here's what I came up with, and here's how I interpreted everything. So I literally color picked her hair color, and it was like bright orange. I literally picked the color from the image and it was so bright. So this is the shade I got it to kind of match the tops of her ears and her little hair tuft. I hope that this is acceptable. And then for her face, I interpreted her little eyebrows as like a 90s skinny brows. I just think that that look matches her. And I added like the little like bluish kind of eyeshadow that she has. And of course she has like a pale face, and I added her lip color. I literally color picked it from the image. So yeah, that's how I interpreted her makeup. And of course the heavy pink blush, just like she has. So there we go. And I also adjusted the color of the gloves because they were just looking weird. So I hope that that looks a little bit better. Anyways, let's add some last finishing touches to this outfit before we can be done. Listen, I feel like Tiffany would just have the highest heel possible known to man. Okay, I think she's gonna rock these stilettos. I really think she is. See, I want to make these black because it would match nicely, right? But when you look at her as an Animal Crossing character, she has two parts of her that are this weird like shrimpy orange color, orange red, whatever, and I just feel like I have to incorporate that here. You know, we can't get the inside of these bunny ears to be that color, so I'm just gonna match her gloves and her shoes and call it a day. Something else I want to mess with is the hat. I don't know if I want to maybe change the color of this potentially. I think at least it being pure white is throwing me off, so I'm at least gonna make it match like the skin tone that I'm doing. I don't know. I feel like that's just easier on the eyes. I think I'm gonna give her some jewelry starting with this kind of like little choker necklace. We'll make it black. Even though you can't see them, I'm gonna give her some long dangly earrings and make those black. And they literally disappear, but it's fine. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna change the necklace and I'm gonna make it this little like collar charm thing. I don't know. I'm gonna make that little like inside jewel color the same color as her little gloves and shoes, even though it looks a lot darker on the necklace. I don't know, but I picked the same one. Oh well. And I thought I had actually. I think these shoes right here would actually be a lot better for this outfit because I don't really like the toes peeking out of these shoes. However, these are $1,000 and I'm trying to save up for the little summer dress that's over here. I'm obsessed with this one and I'm so close to being able to afford it, so just in your hearts pretend that we have these other shoes on. But yeah, I think those would be better in general. And you know what? I'm actually second guessing the skirts. I'm gonna take both off and I think I want to go for this shorter one maybe, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I just think it looks cuter shorter maybe. However, it has like the undershirt now of this shirt I think poking out. So let me see if I can find something to just kind of cover that. Okay, if I pop on these little shorts, then there we go, we cover it. And the shorts kind of peek through, but you know what? I kind of like it. So there we go. There's Miss Tiffany reimagined into a dress to impress outfit. What do we think? I think she definitely has a lot of personality and her style is very unique in Animal Crossing. So I tried my best to kind of reinterpret what she's wearing, you know? Some of it was kind of hard, but I think, you know, it's cute. It's cute. She has a weird color palette as well, so that was also a struggle, but I'm happy with what I came up with. All right, next I want to try to make Hazel, and I think she's gonna be a little tricky, but I thought maybe with her unique hair and eyebrows, we could kind of think of something together. So Miss Hazel, she's got a bowl. She has got a bowl, bob, whatever we want to call it, but she's getting something blunt straight across, probably one of these bobs. We're gonna take this other hair off. Oh yeah, she has got a bob and she has got some straight across bangs, so I'm thinking maybe some of these that have like the little parts in them, like the separated pieces, because that's kind of what she has too. I think these are gonna be the best. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Now I'm color picking the exact shade of her hair. This looks too bright. What is going on? I swear I color pick it exactly and it just always looks weird. Let me try a different part of her hair. Still, this is just red. This is just red. I think I'll just have a better time literally just try to match it just by eye, I think. Okay, I think something like this kind of color is just about what she has. So we're gonna go with that. And let's work on the makeup next. So working on the eyes first. She's got simple eyes, nothing really too notable about them, so we can just kind of go with whatever. I don't know why, but these are calling to me, so we're gonna go with those. And she obviously has her iconic unibrow, which unfortunately, we cannot recreate in Dress to Impress. Maybe we need to have some unibrow support in this game, you know? But I definitely could go with just the strongest eyebrows I can find, which we do have a few options for. I think the very first ones that I picked right here are going to be our best bet. And then she does have like a pale pink blush, and I'm going to go with this as the closest that I can really get to that. And then to finish off her makeup, I'm just going to give her some lips with like an open mouth because she does have her tooth showing, you know, as an Animal Crossing character. And I'm just gonna give her like some sort of neutral brownish lips to match her nose because she does have like a little brown nose. So we're gonna go with that. But okay, we've got Hazel's face and hair. What do we do for this outfit? So she is wearing like a little tracksuit top. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess we could do like this jacket. We don't really have anything that's like that, I think. I think this is the closest thing. Or we could do like this, kind of similar vibes. I think out of those two options, I'll go with this for now. Oh my goodness, but as I'm looking at these code items, literally the Call Me Haley ears are perfect for Hazel. She literally has ears that look exactly like this. So I'm gonna toggle them so that they're a little bit lower, just so they're not like floating above her head. And then once again, color picking. I'm gonna make them the orange that she is. This seems a little too like bright and pale, so I'm gonna darken it just a little bit. And then the inside of her ears is this, oh my goodness, that is so bright, this like green turquoise color. I'm gonna darken that as well, just so it's not so hard on the eyes. Okay, this is a mess right now. We need to fix this. All right, so the top that she's wearing is like bright red pretty much, so if we put that on, like, what is this? What? Hazel's colors are so weird. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess we just have to lean into it in some way. She's not wearing pants. None of the Animal Crossing villagers do, so we just kind of have to make it work. I guess orange, this weird turquoise, and red are gonna be our color scheme, so let's figure it out. I guess if she's wearing kind of like this tracksuit kind of vibe, we could go with these shorts and just lean into like the athleisure kind of vibe. I'll color them to match, so it's like a little matching set. Oh, and you know what we could do? We could incorporate this turquoise color and put that on the sides as well. Why does that look like two different colors? Okay, it's literally the same hex code. I just checked. It just looks so much different for some reason. I don't know, but I swear it's the same thing. I literally copy and pasted the hex code. Okay, whatever outfit is going on right here, that looks so cute. I look so ridiculous next to everybody right now. All right, if she is kind of like an athleisure girly, I guess let's pop on some little sneakers. And I'm just gonna try to make these orange and match like the headband, I guess. While we're on shoes, I know that these have a socks toggle. I think I was gonna add some socks. These are like a little too long for my taste, so let's see. Yeah, these are a little bit shorter and cuter, I think. I'm gonna make these the little turquoise color. There we go. Oh wait, these are not socks. Why is my whole foot popping out? Just kidding. I thought these were socks. Dang it. Okay, wait, they are. They literally have socks toggles on them. We're just gonna ignore that because I like the length of these. Next, I think once again, leaning into the athleisure, I'm gonna pop on this basketball. And I'm gonna leave it that orange color, but for the white stripes, I'm actually gonna make it the same color that we've been doing the hair and stuff. Or, I don't know, just a deeper color, I think. I know it's a stretch, but I kind of want this to mimic her little like swirly cinnamon roll tail. And then I kind of want to give her a little drink also. I just feel like it's cute. I'm gonna grab the color that her cheeks are, kind of like that pale pink. And I'm gonna make that the color of the drink. And you know what? I'm looking at her picture and her shoes should maybe be the same color as her hair because Hazel does have like little dark brown reddish feetsies. So I think I'm gonna try changing that. And then instead of the blue socks, I'm gonna do the orange question mark. Nah, you know what? I think I liked it better as the blue. It's just like more contrast, so I think I'll do that. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. Last finishing touch. I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. We're gonna throw on these sunglasses because the top of them can kind of be like her unibrow, right? Right? It's okay, you can applaud. I know, I'm literally a genius. I am so smart. There we go. Big brain, big brain, big brain moment. What do we think of Miss Hazel? Wow, look at that. She is the epitome of athleisure, coziness, comfiness. Her color palette is a sight for sore eyes, or whatever the expression is. It's making my eyes sore. That's what it's doing. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I try my best. Miss Hazel is still very, very fun, very quirky, you know. A lot of people do love her, despite a lot of people also not liking her at the same time. So yeah, here's Miss Hazel, imagined and dressed to impress. Now for the last Animal Crossing character of this video, and potentially the worst thing I'm gonna make all day, we are going to do Rilla the gorilla. This one's gonna be interesting. This one's gonna be quite tricky. I feel like this little like pale pink color is almost perfect, but I'm gonna color pick her exact skin tone that she has. Okay, there we go. It's literally pretty much the same. Rilla is kind of wearing some Hello Kitty-esque elements, which we can definitely do. But I don't really know what else to do aside from that. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a struggle. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna take off this hair right now because it's gonna throw me off. I just know that. So she's got on kind of like a little vest sort of situation. I think I can maybe do something with this shirt, since she does have the Hello Kitty graphic in the middle, and obviously we cannot recreate that, but maybe I can do something with this shirt so that we could have some sort of graphic in the middle. You feel me? And she does have like these weird little sleeve things, so I think I'm gonna put these on, and all of this will be white. She's kind of got like a little sweater vest thing going on, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to do that. Okay, I think if we maybe put this shirt on, this one behaves the best with this little heart t-shirt. So I'm gonna make this white to blend in with the sleeves. And then for the heart shirt, we're gonna change it so it is that little blue color, even though I don't like this glitching going on. And we could make the heart in the middle white, but I think it blends in too much with like the sleeves and stuff, so I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna do red, and I'll just tone this down a little bit. Since the Hello Kitty graphic on Rilla's sweater does have the Hello Kitty with the little red bow, so I think we'll just do that. And then I'm gonna try grabbing these puff sleeves, and I'm gonna make these the same blue as the shirts. No, this isn't working. This isn't working. I thought I was gonna try to make it look more like a sweater vest, but I don't think that's the move. I think it looks better if it's white, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep messing around, see what I can do. Okay, hear me out. I added on this top now instead. And while it does cover the heart just a smidge, I think it minimizes the glitchiness like on the actual body, on the actual torso, you know? So there's a little bit of glitching on the sleeves, but I'm gonna throw these back on to kind of make it look like more of a vest type of thing. So we're gonna go with that. So there we go. That's the best I can do right now. All right, before I decide on pants, let's go do the hair and makeup. Now Rilla's got some interesting hair. I don't know what we're gonna do here. All right, here's what I'm going with for the hair. This is a whole mess. Don't talk to me right now. Okay, here's what I'm going for makeup. She does have like some very intense blue eyes, so I picked these. And she's got like a very wide mouth with some dark red lipstick, so I just picked the whitest mouth that they have with some dark red lipstick, so there we go. I think what's also bothering me is this blue. I literally color picked it from Rilla, but I think we're gonna tone it down a little bit because it's just very intense. So I think I'm going to just make it, I think something closer to this is okay, even though this is now very much giving like Snow White. I don't know. What even is this? What even is this? What am I even making right now? This is ridiculous. Okay, Rilla does have some little ear piercings, so you can't even see them, but I will make them the same blue as the top. You know what? Maybe a bow will help, because Rilla does have a little bow on her head. So we're gonna go with that one. We're gonna make it red, just like the one that she has. And just from the top of this outfit, I'm kind of feeling like she needs a skirt for the bottom. That's just me though. I mean, any excuse to throw on a little frilly skirt, you know what I mean? I think something like that will be good. This time I will layer the other skirt because I didn't get to last time. Well, not that I didn't get to, but I didn't do it last time. So I'm gonna do it this time, okay? This outfit that this person is making is so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm following them like a stalker because I just love it. I think what I also would like for this outfit is some little coquette leg warmers. And now the struggle is, what color do I make these? Do I make them blue to match the top? Do I make them the dark red, but that's kind of like intense? Do I make them white? I could just make them white. Oh, even though for some reason they don't go pure white. That's really annoying. So I might just make them blue then. I feel like that looks the best. And I always like pairing the leg warmers with these little like Mary Jane kind of shoes. And these I'll make white. Or actually, should I make them red? I feel like that looks cute. I feel like white, they just don't look as good. Okay, once again, I have messed with the colors. I'm just trying to make them not so bright and harsh on the eyes. And I think I'm gonna add this belt also. We're gonna make it another little red accessory. Why not? I was gonna make it red, but I think I actually want to make it yellow to match the hair, just to tie in the hair a little more. Or do I hate it? Or do I hate it? No, it has to be red. I don't like the yellow. I'm so sorry. I think instead I'm gonna change the necklace to be yellow to try to tie that in. Plus, I guess that makes more sense because the necklace can be gold anyways. And then maybe let's give her a little purse as well as another final finishing touch. And then you know what? I actually feel like I like this bigger bow instead of the little one that we had. I just think it's a lot cuter. Okay, here we go. Here is Rilla. What do you think? She also just has such an interesting color palette that I didn't really know what to do. I feel like I'm kind of like USA, America, 4th of July kind of vibe right now, and I don't know if I love it. But yeah, I tried. This is Rilla. Very interesting for sure. So yeah, that is gonna be it for this video. I feel like these outfits were something, but I tried to stay true to what the Animal Crossing villagers look like and their color schemes and stuff. And yeah, it was still fun. I still had a lot of fun. I tried to flex my creativity muscles a little bit. So thank you so much for watching. I'll probably do more of these videos because I'm addicted. So if you liked it, I hope that you will like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Dress to Impress, Roblox, Animal Crossing, crafting, all kinds of fun, goofy stuff here on the channel. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.